Are you okay so far?
Yeah.
Because you seem a little tense.
Roberta Parch is about to face her biggest fear. Hoping to eliminate a frightening phobia through desensitization therapy in a woman usually not easily scared.
Tall buildings, flown numerous times. I mean, I could go up to the zombie, I could go up to the vampire, anything.
Well, almost anything.
I just feel uneasy. I don't want it near me. I don't want it anywhere near me.
There's actually a clinical name for this type of fear. It's called coulrophobia. Psychologists say it's a relatively new diagnosis, but does seem to affect a lot of people. What do you think of clowns?
Terrified of them.
They're weird.
It's estimated 1 in 7 people fear clowns, with websites now dedicated to hating them.
I don't understand why they're scary unless...
And Big Fun toy store owner Steve Presser says probably the most famous clown ever has Ohio roots.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
Bozo is, went to Cleveland Heights High School, my alma mater. And, Bozo the Clown made it approachable for most of my generation.
I don't recall being afraid of them as a child.
Until serial killer and clown John Wayne Gacy was caught in the 1970s with 33 bodies buried beneath his house.
That scared me to death.
Coupled with Stephen King's bloodthirsty clown Pennywise.
Aren't you going to say hello?
Even Robert Bartos, a professionally trained clown named Binky, says,
Now, I'm afraid of white-faced clowns. They kind of give me the heebie-jeebies.
Which is why Bob works one-on-one with clown phobes.
I sure hope not.
Bartos is also a Cleveland police sergeant who only entered clowning as a side job with his wife to support their family.
She kind of got me going with her to clown school, and she dropped out and I stayed in, and that's how one starts. Oh, balloon tying, that's a big one. Regular old balloons, you can stretch them, twist them, do whatever. Just set them in there, and then we're just going to cover them up.
Right away, Bob tries to relax Roberta with a trick.
No, and then you can just pick one of those guys.
So far, so good.
And looks better if you follow the natural contours of your face.
But as the makeup increases, so does Roberta's anxiety. A normal phobic reaction, says board-certified clinical psychologist Dr. Lori Stevick-Rust.
Anxiety and phobia gets its energy, its roots, and it's sustained by our thoughts.
Thoughts connected to a triggering, upsetting experience.
Are you still scared of clowns?
Yeah.
And for some people, it can be a fleeting thought. For other people, that thought gets tied to the emotion of adrenaline and fear, and they become bound together.
Unraveling those feelings takes time and therapy. But clown phobias are harder to break because, she says, humans like familiarity, and clowns act and dress outside of any social norms.
They look human, but the makeup masks what's really happening to them, which leaves us a little unsettled. What's underneath all of that, the expression, the emotion, the day-to-day cues for us in our social interaction with them is completely distorted.
This is the worst part here, is doing the eyebrows.
And sure enough,
throw that on like that.
As Bob transitioned fully into Binky, Roberta nearly bolted from the room.
The hair with the bald thing, and I didn't like that hair thing. That wasn't too swept.
But she decided instead to stick it out.
Yeah, and you've got some regular skin, and that helped too. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think that the best way to get over something is to face it.
And in the end, she says she felt a whole lot better about Binky and all clowns.
It wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad.
We're just performers. That's it. Well, congratulations on being brave today.
In Cleveland, Suzanne Stratford, Fox 8 News.